huge news coming out in the Pokemon space. We got confirmation for 2 new sets coming in 2025. These have been speculated over the last couple of months, and we have confirmation we are getting trainer-owned Pokemon cards, as well as there's a sneak peek and a confirmation that there's going to be a Team Rocket set coming in 2025. As you can see here, we have Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX, and we were also shown this beautiful Ends Reshiram card, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be in my opinion, it's going to be a huge chase card for this particular set. And on top of that, if you look down at the very bottom at the rarity type, I only see 1 star, which indicates that it's going to be at the art rare level, not a special art rare. And the difference is it's harder to pull special art rares out of Pokemon sets. It's like 1 to 3% chance, at least on the English Pokemon products, of pulling a special art rare. So if this stays at the 1 star art rare level, you'll have higher chances of pulling this yourself versus having to potentially buy it on a third party market. On top of the fact this card is just beautiful. If we get more cards at the art rare level looking like this, oh my gosh, that's gonna be amazing for collectors. It's gonna be amazing just for people who just love collecting Pokemon cards. I really, really hope Pokemon goes in that direction, because it's just getting so much harder and harder to pull these SARs. And yes, you need those really high-end chase cards, I think, when you're developing the sets if you're the Pokemon company. But having great art rares that are higher chance to pull is going to be beneficial as well. This set is speculated to be released in early Q1 of calendar year 2025. So we are at least 4 to 6 months away from this set even being released. This set's going to be really exciting, and it's a callback to an earlier generation of Pokemon cards where you had the Gym Heroes set released in 2000. So 24 years later, we're getting similar Pokemon cards. Now this is gym trainers and different and like Rockets Pokemon cards, but this is the inspiration for that set. And the second huge news released in that promo video at Worlds was we got a little bit more of a teaser that a Team Rocket set is making a return, and we got even more confirmation when you see Mewtwo, as you can see on the screen here, flying through the Team Rocket logo. So we got the Team Rocket logo, and you got Mewtwo quickly flying through it. And this is a callback to the first Team Rocket set to be released in 2000, where you got the Dark Pokemon set, which is a rather highly desirable set nowadays. I mean, looking at the prices, again, Pokemon Company is taking inspiration from 24 years ago, where you had this first Team Rocket set released in 2000, where you got your Dark Charizard, Blastoise, and all these other dark Pokemon, which are highly sought after nowadays. As well as 20 years ago, you had the Team Rocket Return set. So it's been over 20 years since we had something related to a Team Rocket focused set being released, which is, it's exciting time. This little teaser at the end with Mewtwo and the Team Rocket logo goes back to that earlier speculation where we saw the glory of Team Rocket trademark being certified in Japan. So this is a really exciting time coming up in early 2025. Granted, we're most likely going to see the Battle Partner set in early 2025. There is no real concrete answer based on the promo that we've seen here of when the Team Rocket set's going to be released. I mean, even when you look at the promo itself, we already see card art for the Battle Partner set, and the only speculation we see for the new Team Rocket set is, this little tag at the end with the Rocket logo and Mewtwo. So it's going to be an exciting time. I'm very excited because you have Pokemon harking back to a time in its early, trading card history where you're going to have that nostalgia factor of having these particular battle partners, having their symbols and their icons on their Pokemon card that they own, as well as if Pokemon goes down this path of making these beautiful art rares, it's going to make it more accessible to collectors, and the prices will stay lower overall, especially for beautiful cards that people are going to want to add to their collection. And harking back to a time where, you have the first Team Rocket sets, you're going to be able, as a Pokemon company, to hit 2 different demographics. You're going to have those people who want the nostalgia factor of, hey, I collected these 20 years ago, 24 years ago. I mean, I have some of these dark Pokemon cards right here on my shelf, you know, from 24 years ago. So you're going to have collectors like me in the older generation want that kind of like little nostalgia factor with the Team Rocket and the Battle Partner set. But then this newer generation of, you know, collectors and people playing the games and growing up with the games, they're going to have their own version of Team Rocket set, their own version of, you know, the Gym Hero set. So it's very exciting, and there is consternation amongst some of the community. People are really excited about this set, and on the other side, people are kind of like a little frustrated because they see Pokemon just doing the same old thing that they've done before. I'm more on the excited side because look, I mean, the last time we saw a Team Rocket set was 20 plus years ago. If you're a new Pokemon collector or a person who's growing up with these cards, you're not going to know about Team Rocket and potentially Dark Pokemon and the Gym Heroes Pokemon. So for Pokemon to do this, I think it's a very smart move. You're hitting the two, like I said earlier, the nostalgia factor on top of the fact that you're getting this younger generation to have their version of the Gym Heroes and the Dark Pokemon. I can sympathize with people who are frustrated that Pokemon's not doing something really new and exciting, but sometimes if things work and it ain't broken, don't fix it, right? And I don't see an issue with harking back or taking a new spin on a great idea that Pokemon had 20 to 24 years ago and doing it in a modern era. Now, if they're doing this every other year, that's a different issue. But guys, like, this has been over 20 years since we've seen sets like this. And we don't even know if it's going to be Dark Pokemon in the Team Rocket set. What's it going to be? We don't know. There is no Pokemon art being released as of today when we're making this video and here in August of 2024. So I think it's a little too early to jump to conclusions or jump to judgment on what this Team Rocket set is going to look like. But looking at the Gym Partners set, I'm excited and I'm hopeful because you get great artwork being shown to us. I mean, this is like a great card. Maybe people aren't gonna like it, right? I am hopeful and I'm excited for this Battle Partner set because what we've already seen looks great. If this is going to be the standard for the art rares, and granted, not every card's going to look as beautiful. I get that. Everyone has their own artistic spin when they're making these illustrations. But if we start getting art rare at the art rare level, not the highest tier special art rare, looking like this, I think we're going to be in a great place from a collecting space. If you care about and the value of these cards over time, which some people do, this is going to be a great set to potentially hold on to and collect because it's going to be this modern era's version of Gym Heroes. That Rocket set's going to be this modern era's Rocket set from what we've seen 24 years ago. So it's a very exciting time. We're going to see these in 2025. But let me know what you think about these sets. Are you excited? Is this something you want to see? Just let me know what your thoughts are. And if you made it to the end of this video, me and the other Pokeboys, we do a live rip and ship on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So come check us out on our streams. We're just having fun collecting Pokemon cards together. And if you ever want to buy some from us, you definitely can. Our website's in the links in the description. I don't want to just put that on blast at the beginning, but if you're here at the end, that is something we do. And we'd love to have you come join us.